So if you do any of our on-demand classes, we'll be adding this one up new next week. Welcome, Michelle. All right, let's just start to open and close our arms here a little bit, warming up the body. I'm gonna adjust my camera here, but I want you to kind of have your body moving. I want you to be able to see my feet a little more than you're able to right there. Let's see how that does. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then we're going to bring those arms up overhead and just take some side bends. Oh, warming up through the rib cage. Welcome, Amy B. I might have already said that. Right here. And then bring those arms out and then just twist and reach. Twist and reach. You got it right there. Nice. One more. Then we're gonna hug those knees into our chest. And so today, if you would like to hold weights through all of it, you can. I would go a little bit on the lighter side if you're holding weights for all of it. Otherwise, there are places where you could pick the weights up and put the weights down. I'm gonna start with holding my weights the whole time, but I may put them down. I do have some 2s and some 5s. Hey, Team Stoppable in the house. I have some 2s and 5s, so I may interchange and switch that out. All right, right here, give me a couple of kicks, just shaking those legs off. And then we are gonna reach down and grab our weights. If you're using weights, remember, you can pick up and put your weights down at any point that you like. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna hold those lighter weights because I'm gonna try to hold them for most of the class. We're gonna start this cross body reach over right here, move number 1. So if those weights cause more strain on your shoulder than you like, right, you can always drop the weights. Other options would also be to reach across in front of the body or even reach down if reaching above causes that strain. So it looks like we have Team Unstoppable, several members from Team Unstoppable, maybe choosing this as their weekly class. I love it. Nice, welcome Jen, welcome Katie, welcome Jessica. We got it right here. We got about 12 minutes of continuous work. You'll get a break and then we'll do it all again. Nice, Becky. I'm so glad you're starting to heal, right? Back surgery and you're doing a lot better. Awesome. Looks great, Eileen. Here we go. We're going to come into some marching next. March and pump. We're going to pump those weights up and down, or our arms up and down. So you're going to feel those triceps engage a little bit as you pull those elbows up and down. And then you can get faster, right? Or you can go at a slower pace. We're all here for different reasons. Some of you are here because your team wanted to try this class. Yay, I'm glad you're giving it a try. Some of you are here because you have some injuries. Some of you are here for pregnancy. Some of you are here for balance issues, right? We're all here for different reasons. So I want you to work at that level that works for you, right? With or without weights. Faster or slower. You got it, Indy. Awesome, Betsy. Either way, we are going to get a workout. You got it, my friends. Hang on, march and punch it out, or punch it down, I should say. And then we're going to come into just some twisting, working through our core, stability right here. Bring those arms up. We're going to twist and twist. Right, so this is a little recovery for the heart rate, but I want you to think about twisting from the belly. So I'm not just kind of moving my upper body here, right? I'm twisting all the way from those hip bones, and then isometrically holding the weight, or even not weights, right in the air. It's going to work those biceps, those shoulders. Core is working. You got it, nice, Katie. Looks great, Michelle and Amy. Got it, Barbara, Alyssa, Jen are in the house with us. Love it, my friends. Shout out Joanne and Jessica. I know you're working. So it's always okay, my friends, if you don't want to be seen for whatever reason. I just can't give you as much personal feedback that way. We're going to come into some punching and kicking, taking that heart rate back up. Here we go, here we go. Punch. So I'm just going to kind of punch front and back. Right? Sometimes we do this more like an L, but today we're kind of doing front and back. And kick my legs. You got it. So side view, right? Punch in front and back, right there. You got it. Nice. Trying to sit nice and tall in that chair. In some ways, the chair can be a little more difficult than standing because we have to really use that core to sit nice and tall. You got it. See, my weights are getting heavy. I'm just going to put them down for a little while and punch without them. So you have all those options to drop those weights anytime. We've got some jump ropes coming up. Who knew you could jump rope in a chair? Because yes, you can. And we'll give you some choices. Nice work. Awesome, Betsy. Looks great, Kay. You got it, Caress. 3, 2, and 1. Grab that imaginary rope. Right here, we'd be jumping both feet. Now, my hip flexors start to cramp up a little bit sometimes when I jump both feet. So I have some options. I can just march my feet, or I sometimes like to take heel digs in front of me. So you could always do either of these options if those hip flexors start to cramp on you a little bit. You got it. Nice. Hang on to it. Circle the arms backwards. Keep going. You really get a nice core work here, trying to stabilize yourself, especially if you're picking up both feet at the same time. I could do some little kicking, right? I could do some little heel digging for some variation. Nice. We're coming into bicycle to knee or elbow to knee, kind of a bicycle crunch. Coming up in 5. You got it, Barbara, looks great. Nice, Sarah D, Lynn, Becky. Here we go. Arms up, twist, twist, twist. So again, my arms are recovering, so I could grab my weights back if I wanted. Right? You are in control of grabbing or not grabbing your weights. We will come to some moves here in a bit where I'll say, oh, you probably want your weights on this one, right? But it's always optional. Nice. Right here. Twisting. Really trying to reach that elbow over to that knee, crunching in through the belly. You got it right there, my friends. Keep going. I'm just turning my air down. My husband controls the air on his phone. And he's always turning my air up out here. Saving electricity. I'm like, I'm working out. Stop turning the air up. You got it right here. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go into what I call street fight because we're going to punch down. But I want you to slow it down to how we do it. Sometimes I want you to really punch 4 times and then switch. So sometimes we work through this going a little quicker and adding a stand. But today, I want you really kind of rowing that arm up and down. So you're working through those back muscles. So you could maybe go a little heavier weights on this one if you wanted, or add the weights if you weren't using weights. And it's like I'm really punching the ground. And then I'm just getting this little lunge, right? I'm using my chair to support me in a lunge position. And as I twist from side to side, I'm getting all that awesome core work. You got it right here. 5 seconds. We're going to go into our jumping jacks. I'm going to give you several options on your jumping jacks. So option number 1, single side, arm and leg. Option number 2, both arms, both legs. Option 3, kick one side. Option 4, kick it all. Right? So you can come in and out of these 4 positions in whatever way feels best for you. Right? Just mixing them up throughout our minute here, or you can stay with the same variation through all of it. So your choice. You got it. Try to sit nice and tall. I catch myself sometimes when I start lifting a leg in the air, I start catching myself doing this. I don't want to do that. That's not friendly for my back. I want to sit up tall. So I'm going to try to stay seated. Looks like Rochelle may be popping in on us. You got it. Nice caress. Looks great. Becky, Lynn, Sarah D. Hang on to it. Right here. 2 and 1. Here we go. Bicep curls. And we're going to kick our legs. But it's not so much of a fast kick. I want you to kind of flex your foot and squeeze that quad muscle as you lift. So squeeze. So I'm working my quads, working my biceps here. So this may be one, if you have not been holding weights, you may want to grab your weights here. Catch your breath a little bit. It's a little bit slower. We're coming into some arm work. These next couple of moves. You got it right here. We're gonna get a little combo move coming up here in a second. It's gonna be a move for our brain. You got it right here. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna rotate to the right. My arm is gonna do triceps, all right? So my arm is gonna do triceps. My leg is gonna do a ham curl, a straight leg lift. Curl, lift. This one's for your brain, my friends. It's okay if you get confused, I will, right? We're trying to work the brain, curling and lifting the leg while doing that tricep, right? Nice. So you're gonna feel your hamstring, you're gonna feel your glute. You can see I'm kind of holding on back here with my right arm for stability. This one's working the body, but it is working that brain. If you are like, oh my goodness, Sherry, you were just blowing my mind here, you can always do just the tricep. You can always work just the leg, right? And I could separate it. I could do tricep, curl, straight leg. Tricep, curl, straight leg, right? So I can split that all up. I know, Rochelle, I saw you say, Becky is in the house. I'm so glad Becky's doing well. All right, my friends, turn back forward. We're gonna heel dig to the side and row our arms out to the side right here. This is our final move. We'll get a little break and then we'll be repeating everything, having some time for some balance work at the end. You got it. So I'm taking kind of a wide step, and if you can see, I'm digging my heel down. I'm flexing my foot up. Nice, moving. And then I can get, bigger with my movements. You got it right there. Nice. Awesome job. I love it. This is such a full house. I know I have to thank Team Unstoppable because many of you are from that team. But I hope you see how great this class is and you keep coming back every week. Oh, look at your little cutie, Jessica. Here for my mom. Oh, your mom's class of the week. I got you, Rochelle. Right here, right here. 2 and 1. All right, there's your shakeout, my friends. Grab a drink. All right, so here's the option. I'm going to do this all again. So maybe you didn't use weights the first time and you're like, I could add some weights the second time. So you add some weights. Maybe the second time through, you're like, I could move a little bit faster. Maybe you really pushed and you challenged that first time through, you got to drop it down a little bit the second time. That is also totally 100% okay. I want you listening to your body. All right, we're going to start with that side overhead reach in 3, 2, and 1. Right here. Reach up high. Now remember your options, my friends. If this bothers your shoulders, you can do it without weights. You could also reach more in front of the body or down. Right? So if any position bothers your shoulder, oh my goodness, Jessica, I am going to reach in and just snap that little girl up. She is so cute with her weights. Oh my goodness. You go, sweetheart. I don't know if y'all can see everybody, but Jessica's little daughter has these huge pink weights. And she is just working right along with mama. And it is adorable. It is so cute. Take a picture if you can, Rochelle. It is just gorgeous. You got it right here. You keep going, sweetheart, because you are rocking it out. You got it, Betsy. Awesome. Kay, Michelle. Spotlight here on the video for a second. I have no idea how to do that, Rochelle. I'm going to have to learn that, though. I will get you to teach me that after class. All right, here we go. March and punch. March and punch. I'm going to have to learn how to spotlight. I'm going to start spotlighting y'all in my videos. Oh, it's not letting Rochelle because she's not a host. All right, well, it is super cute anyway. You'll just have to get her to pose for a picture after class, Jessica. And we will post that because she is adorable. Oh, my goodness. I just want to eat her up. Click the top right button. Keep going. I'm going to see if I can do this. Y'all, if I disconnect all of y'all, I apologize. Let's see what Rochelle said to do again. Keep going. Keep going. I can also click the top right button in her little box. Oh, all right. see if I can do this. Let's see what it lets me do. You keep going. I'm watching my time, I promise. Spotlight video. Look at there, everybody. Is she not the most adorable? You are like on the big screen, my sweet friend. You keep going, keep going. All right, I got to figure out how to get back. Let's see if I can do it. I got to probably unspotlight you. Here, let me get you going on your next move because it's time for that next move. It's that twist right here. We're going to twist side to side. Arms up, goal post, twist. I got to turn off my spotlight now. All right, let me find it. See, I told you I wasn't very good at this, but it's like super cute. Here we go, cancel my spotlight video. I found it, gallery view. There we are, I'm back. Oh, that was super fun. I learned something new. It'll be more smooth next time. But I had to show y'all that because she's just adorable. And we didn't miss a beat, you kept moving. You were fabulous. All right, so this is the one, we're just working that waist. Right, sitting nice and tall. You got it right here. And then we're gonna get some punching and some kicking. We're gonna take that heart rate back up. Nice. And this is all on recording. Your daughter's gonna be famous, Jessica. Here we go, punch and kick right here. So remember, sometimes we L this. This time I'm really trying to take an arm behind me. Oh, and her grandma, Lynn, that's right, Grandma Lynn is in the house to get to see you. Oh, she's so cute. So y'all know, I live with teenagers, right? They have their own kind of cuteness. They get really good at rolling their eyes at you. Yeah. But I do love that they get a little more independent. They can feed themselves. One of my kids is in college. One almost has her driver's license. Right? So it all has its advantages. But I love seeing your little cuties. All right, we got it right here. Woo, I am feeling those arms, my friends. Keep it punching. You look great, Indy. You got it, Eileen and Lindy, Sarah and Lynn. Oh, come on, come on. We got some jump ropes coming up. You got it, Barbara. Looks great, Katie. Oh, your daughter made a special appearance as well. Looks like she was doing schoolwork maybe. You got it, Michelle. Michelle's boys are here with me sometimes. Here we go, jump rope. Where are your boys today, Michelle? They're busy. They're probably doing school. Well, one of them, right? One's not in school yet. So remember our options on these jump ropes, right? This can kind of really cramp up those hip flexors a little bit. So I like to sometimes do a little heel dig in front instead so that I don't get that cramp in that hip flexor. And my hips are feeling pretty good today. So I'm going to jump them out. Circle those arms backwards. Circle the arms backwards. You've got it, Eileen. Awesome, Katie. Rochelle, love it. Awesome, Jen. Jen R is my cousin. She's in the house from work, it looks like, or at least her home office if it's not work. Yes. Right here, my friends, we got those elbow to knee, that little kind of seated bicycle coming up. 2 and 1. So back to that goal post with our twist and adding the knee this time. Right, so earlier we were just here. Now we're adding that knee into the action. You got it. Nicely done. Twist, twist. Hang on to it, man. My weights are getting heavy. I'm just going to drop them for a little while. Right? You're always in control. It's Rochelle's fault that my arms hurt because I took her circuit this morning after I taught sculpt and stretch. I was like, oh, I'm just going to do it all. Woo, I am feeling my arms today, my friends. But it's good. Thursday's my work hard day. Thursday's the day I teach the most. And I'm like, man, if I'm going in, I'm going all in. So I also try to take a couple of classes on Thursday. Thursday's the day I'm on fire on Thursdays. All right, we got our street fight coming up, right? Our punches down with or without that weight. Big punch down, lunge the other side. So I'm using my chair for my lunge support. Now, if you wanted to stand up, you could. Remember, you can stand in this class. It's not that you can't stand. You can. Right? It's there as an option, but I don't have to. Lunging in this chair, you can see I'm doing the lunge both sides, and I am still feeling those legs firing. Nice, you got it right there. And then if my arms start to feel better again, I can pick my weights back up. We got it right here. Nice. We're going to come into our bicep curls coming up. I am saving a little time today to get a little balance work. And I will give you, of course, seated or standing options for that. All right, here comes our bicep curls with our straight leg lift. Right, so I'm lifting, curling. Now, maybe you're like, oh, I want a little bit more work on those biceps. Remember, you can always hold the arms right out here in front of you and curl them from here. Not only does it make the bicep work more, it makes the core, because it is a little easier to step straight with my elbows at my ribs than it is to hold my elbows up. So you're adding intensity to the bicep, but also to that whole core, all the way through the front and back of your spine. You got it right here, my friends. And then comes our brain exercise, right? We're gonna try to tricep and curl and kick all at the same time. I know, me too, but I'm trying to keep my brain young. 2 and 1. So we turn to the left this time, right? The arm is just tricepping. I can hold onto my chair with the left arm, and then here's where it gets complicated. I'm gonna curl and straight leg lift, curl and straight leg lift, curl and lift. Now, you know the options. I could stick right here just curling. That's a little easier on my brain. But if I'm here and I want to really get that brain workout this morning, then I'm going to try to curl and straight leg, curl and straight leg, curl and straight leg. Right there, my friends. Let me see that. Oh, look at you go. Awesome, Kayla's great caress. Becky. Oh, I love it, Becky. You're doing so well. Lynn, Barbara, Katie. Hang on to it. And then we will finish up with our big twisty heel digs. We're going to do a little bit different on our arms this time. 3, 2, 1. So our heels are going to still go out to the side, but we're going to do our cheerleader arms. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, right, you can still bring your arms kind of down and hold them down lower. Otherwise, we're going to pull them up and take our cheerleader arms. Right there. Right there. All right, my friends. You've got 40 seconds of cardio left. And then we are going to do a little bit of balance work on each leg. You are going to have the option to stay seated, so no worries if you're like, well, I got a broken ankle, right? Or my balance is challenged right now, or my back is injured, right? I will give you seated, but I'm going to offer you the chance to stand as well. You got it right here, my friends. Woo, feel those shoulders. And let's go. 10 seconds. Oh, I gotta drop my weight. Whew. I'm gonna be cursing Rochelle the rest of the day. My arms are burning. 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick shake, quick drink if you need it. Here's our balance work. Now, if you would like to stay in the chair, I'm gonna invite you to turn a little bit to the right. You can hold onto the chair or you can work on seated balance. We're gonna lift the leg to the front and lift the leg to the back. Front and back, right? So I can hold my chair or not hold my chair. Some of you already know what I'm gonna ask you to do, right? Or we can stand up, holding or not holding the chair. Leg to the front, leg to the back, leg to the front, and I can kick it in the front. I can keep my knee bent or I can extend it. And I don't have to go really fast, right? I'm picking a pace that works for me. That chair is there if I want to use it. Maybe I just want to practice like holding in one of the positions for a few seconds. Remember, I don't have to move fast. And then I could switch and hold in the back. Then I could hold in the front. So find that place, right, where you can practice your balance. Again, I can stay seated. We got about 10 more seconds on this side. Right, so there is still some balance aspect of this. The more I kind of set out on one leg, the little more I have to balance. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do the other side. So if I'm seated, I turn to my left. Maybe I'm holding on to my chair. Right, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going slower
or faster. This is not about cardio. This is about leg strength, core strength, balance. Right, so I could take it here, using my chair or not. And I don't have to be in a hurry. Right? Sometimes it's harder. The slower you go, it gets harder, right? So if you're like, man, I got this. This is super easy. Maybe try to slow it down. But balance is really, really important to us. Right? It will help us to not fall, right? We're walking, we trip, we catch our toe on like a little crack in the sidewalk. You stumble a little bit. When you've got good balance, most of the time you can recover from that. We got it right here, about 15 seconds, and then it's all about the stretch. My chair's here, you see me, I'm grabbing it when I need to. 3, 2, and 1. All right, give everything a nice shake. Now you can stay standing for your stretches, you can have a seat for your stretches. We're gonna start with that hamstring stretch. If you wanna stay standing, more balance work, right? Heel can be down, and press the bottom back. I can also, right, if I'm feeling, really limber and really, really balanced today, I could bring that foot into my chair. And then of course, also all of this can be done seated, heel down, toes up. So we always kind of end with these same couple of stretches because they work. They get through all the parts of our body. I try to give us most days 3 minutes of stretching here at the end. I'll play with our stretches just a little bit from time to time. All right, that same leg, we're gonna cross it over. You could sit in that air chair, right, and lean forward. Or again, if you wanna work that balance, I'm gonna sit in my air chair. And I have my real chair to hold on to, or if I really, really wanna play with balance today, right, I could let go. That is a lot of balance right there. But truthfully, a lot of times, my friends, I just like to have a seat because I just like to focus on the nice stretch here at the end. Nice. And then we're going to stretch that quad. So this is where we can pull our heel to our glute. Remember, that's okay if that doesn't work for you. I can come into kind of this side lunge, press my hip forward, lift my chest, and I'm laying on the top of my foot. So I'm laying kind of on the top part of my foot. It's tucked under. And that's another way to stretch down through that hip flexor. Nice, and then I'm gonna come up, we're gonna get an inner thigh stretch. We don't always do this one. So seated or standing, you can kind of squat down. Seated, we take those knees out wide. We can press our knees away, leaning forward a little bit, getting right into the inner thigh. Or I'm here. I'm gonna be standing. Bring that inner thigh a little bit today. Nice. And then we'll come up and do all that on the other side. So heel down, toes up, leaning forward, seated or standing. I'm so excited. We had so many people here. So I hope some of you will give Chair Fit a try. It's a great, it works as if you need a light workout day. It works if you have an injury. And as you know, my friends, it also works as a full all-out heavy workout day. It's all what we decide to make it. Come on up, we'll cross that ankle over. So it is a very functional class. It fits all our needs, many, many, many needs. Nice, right there. Look at you, some of you taking the balance in this pose. I love it. And then we'll get that quad here or here. Right, it's like that low lunge. We could even take that arm and reach it up over Ed, right? That if we're in this lunge position. Oh, no, I hope Fran is okay. All right, we'll touch base with her. So I'm not sure if you can see that, Rochelle. Fran was in a bit of an accident yesterday because she is one of our regulars. So I'm guessing she's okay, Barbara. Barbara's kind of nodding, but we'll check on her. Thank you for letting us know. Nice, right there. And then we'll finish. We've got just a few seconds just to kind of interlace and open that chest, or I like to sometimes just hold onto the back of the chair. I'll get that stretch through the arms. And we are out of time, my friends. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back up. I told you, Thursday's my crazy day. You see me everywhere. I'll be back up for Pilates, lower body again tonight. But we are done. Thank you so much. You're more than welcome to unmute yourself if you have any questions, comments.
Hi, everyone. Good job.
Thank you.
Hi, Michelle.
Bye.
Thank you.
Riley, that's my mom.
Bye.
Good to see you, Becky. I was just thinking about you yesterday.
I know. I'm so glad you're doing well, Becky. Getting there, right? So good.
I am. Thank you.
Good. You were moving. You were moving well. Good.
I'm working on it. Super stiff.
Yeah,
you'll get
I
there.
know. It'll take some time, but yeah, it's so good to see you. You look
Thank
great.
you.
You look like you're feeling better today. Pretty good today.
Yes.
I see you tonight with Miss Molly.
I will see you tonight in Miss Molly, Sarah.
Oh, bye,
Okay.
Sarah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Rochelle. Do you want to reach out to Fran? Oh, she left.